Several people dealing heroin laced with fentanyl are serving federal prison time. They're responsible for many overdoses and even deaths. And now a Sioux Falls man is facing federal charges and up to life in prison for distribution of heroin or fentanyl resulting in death, as well as distributing the drug to another victim who was seriously hurt. KELOLAND's Angela Kennecke spoke with the mother of the victim who overdosed and died about Aaron Wadzinski's recent indictment on drug charges.
23-year-old Aaron Wadzinski was indicted by a federal grand jury. He is accused of providing the heroin laced with fentanyl that killed 21-year-old Cole Thompson on April 24th of 2018. Cole's mother sat down with me to talk about dealing with her son's death and how she has now joined the millions of grandparents raising children of the opioid crisis.
Cole and I were really close.
That's why Connie McDougall says she sensed something was wrong with her son in April of 2018.
I was panicked, you know. I knew I had to get him help. On the 23rd, I tried to get him put in somewhere, and he didn't have insurance, and I didn't have a lot of money to put down. I just wasn't able to get him help in time.
Connie found Cole dead in his bed on April 24th. He had used heroin laced with fentanyl.
I have a lot of post-traumatic stress. That's what I have the hardest time with. I have that vision in my head. The thought of him dying all alone, all by himself, is just what really breaks my heart.
Connie says new charges against the man accused of supplying Cole with the deadly drug does little to ease her broken heart.
To me, it's poisoned, and to me, it's murder. It shouldn't have happened.
There is a part of Cole that remains here on Earth. His daughter Avalon, born 6 weeks after his death.
I'm very fortunate to have her. It's a piece of Cole that goes on. She acts a lot like him. She brings me peace.
Connie has joined the 2.5 million grandparents raising children of the opioid crisis, whose parents are either addicted, in prison, or dead.
I'm 47. You know, I'm starting over with a 2-year-old now, and she's very busy.
Connie says Avalon's mother is also an addict who gave up her parental rights when Avalon was 3 months old.
I don't know how she's going to be 10 years down the road, you know, with not having any parents. You know, she's surrounded by a lot of love. A lot of people are there to love her, but she's never gonna have Cole's arms around her.
Avalon does get to hear her father's voice saying, "I love you," in this recording placed in a teddy bear.
Who's that? Is that Dad?
I always said I loved him to the moon, and he always said, "I loved you more," or "love you more."
Aaron Wadzinski has a criminal drug history with state convictions going back to 2016.
Wadzinski had made his initial court appearance and is being held by the U.S. Marshal Service without bond.